noticed I was outside your office.
Once again, I am back at the mall at the Apple store. They fixed my monitor, my Mac, I guess is what it's called. And I'm here to get it. And I'm getting an Apple Watch because I gave my Apple Watch to Brandon. Brandon gave his to Mason, and Mason gave his to Bella. So there has been some new developments. All good, I think. Brandon, his new job called him from Wyoming and said, would you be willing to come earlier? And they have Brandon working every single day until like his last day. And they would not let him work on October 1st at this new job. So, okay, we would have had, Brandon's first day would have been October 4th. That was the plan. Your insurance starts for your entire family the day you work, the first day you work. So we would have had insurance from October 4th on. What that means is that if Brandon's day was the 28th, which is what we told his work here in Kentucky, they planned on him working until that day. Brandon came in and said, oh, I realize that if I work, half a day on October 1st, you guys will cover me for that 4 days, and my kids will have insurance, and so will my wife while we drive across the country. His boss straight up goes, no. She goes, do you really think that's fair? And I'm like, fair? What do you mean fair? The fact that we've been an incredible employee for the 5 years we've been here, you think what you're doing is fair? Out of spite, she would not let Brandon work that October 1st shift so that we wouldn't have insurance for the month of October. I mean, first of all, who does that to someone's kids and their sick wife? But whatever. We're forgiving her. And then Brandon's new work called and said, is there any way you can leave earlier? Can you be here on Wednesday of next week instead of waiting a whole nother week? And Brandon thought, oh, well, that'll give me insurance on October 1st and the end of September, because that will be, his first day will be the 28th of September. So that covers us. So we called his work after much deliberation and praying and talking between Brandon and I and said, well, he's going to work up until Sunday will be his last day. And that leaves Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday they had him working as well, but he's not going to be able to work those days because to cover us, he needs to get to Wyoming and start working so that we have the insurance to basically drive across the country so that we're covered. Hold on, I'm merging. Oh, he called his work, and the only problem with this is that we don't want to make anyone else's life harder. We don't care about this boss because she's obviously a jerk and she's shown her true colors. So we don't care about her, but we care about all of the people that Brandon works with because they're so kind and sweet and wonderful. And we didn't even know, but some other dude quit that had just hired on. So that really screws them. I mean, we told him 3 months ago that we were doing this. This isn't really our problem. Even though it's sad and Brandon's really heartbroken that he has to miss those last couple of shifts and hurt his friends and make them work harder, but we have to do what's right for the family. So that's the new development, is that Brandon has to leave earlier now, and I'm glad we bought a truck and got that part taken care of, because now he can drive his truck out west whenever he needs to go. So he'll work his last shift on Sunday, and he'll probably leave either late that night or early the next morning and drive out to Wyoming. And then in a couple of weeks, I will keep working here in Kentucky. I have a job, and I'll try to put a link to that video. I don't really know how to do any of that, but I will try to link the video where I explain what my job is. I don't work as an EMT yet, but I work as a caregiver, and the government pays me to be my children's caregiver because they are diagnosed as disabled because of their autism, and it's complicated. So I have a whole video on it. Go watch it. Those are all the developments as of now. So apparently Brandon's gonna go and work he's gonna leave Sunday night early in the morning, and I'm gonna stay here with kids and keep kids in school for at least until October 15th. I think. I'm not 100% sure there. Like, our house is under contract. They're coming to do the appraisal on Thursday. Prayers, please. We need the appraisal to be perfect. And then once I sign papers, I can leave town. But I don't think I'm going to wait to sign papers. I think I'm going to wait for the appraisal and all of the nitpicky stuff to get done, and then go drive across the country with my lovely 4 children. Yeah. Sorry, this is a talky video. Ooh, I'm hitting traffic. But I drove to Apple, got my computer, stopped at Qdoba to get some food for me and Brandon, and I'm going to take that to Brandon at the hospital because he's very sad now, because now he's leaving earlier than he wanted to. And he said yesterday, I'm so worried about you guys. I'm like, you've said that for months, but I'm not. We're fine. I am totally fine doing this on my own right now because I am so healthy right now, knock on everything. But I also have family here that if I need to call on, I can. And the real deal is, and he was finally honest with himself, he says, the real deal is, I don't want to go without you. Me and the kids. He wants to be with us. That's the whole point. He enjoys being with us. Can't fix that. So I'm on my way home now. I have a septic tank guy come into the house right around 2:30, which is in an hour and a half, to tell us when he can get the lateral lines fixed, so I can tell the appraiser when he comes on Thursday. Blah, blah, blah. Selling a house.
Scott Stanley, I reached out to him saying,
so we just test drove that GMC. I really like it. I found out that the guy that owned it, the only reason he traded it in, there was nothing wrong with it. He just wanted the guy's U of K truck on the car lot, which is kind of funny. So there's nothing wrong with the car. It's just a lot cheaper than this brand new flipping van. I wish we never would have bought this van, even though it's a great van. It's been a wonderful car. But I would rather have that GMC, but we don't know how to get out of this car without owing a bunch of money. So if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't.